Yo, what's popping, guys? Now this might be a little bit of a short video, but I will be double uploading today just because I haven't really uploaded in a while, and some of you guys may have, unsubscribed or something from my channel, so that's fine. I just wanna, you know, make some new videos just for entertainment and stuff like that. So in this video, I'll be ranking Azure artifacts. Now I'm gonna do this series with by splitting every type of artifact. So we got like Azure artifact, Apocalypse artifact, and then so on and so forth. So let's get started with the now I do have my notes, so I'm gonna pull up my notes real quick. Starting off with the Amulet of Agility, this thing is pretty trash. It gives, at level 10, it gives 100% dot damage, and then for agility heroes, gains 56% attack against metahuman heroes. Now the dot damage, it's just not that much. Obviously, 100% is not that much. And then gain 56% attack is also not that much, but it's also against metahuman heroes. So what if you're not fighting metahuman? Um, that's the problem here for this artifact. Moving on to Amulet of Arcane. This artifact is also D tier. It's trash. Um, At level 10, it gives you 55% special attack damage. And then for arcane heroes, gain 56% attack against arcane heroes. Um, so the same problem here with the second part. What if you're not fighting arcane heroes? And then 56% attack is also not that much. And then 55% special attack damage is also not that much. So I don't see any value um, in these type of artifacts anyway. Um, Next up is going to be the Amulet of Metahuman. This one I'm gonna put in C. It's a little bit better than all of these artifacts, just because it increases the healing effects on self by 100% and teammates by 50%. This is a pretty good passive if you have a healer in your team. But it's still really trash. It's still a really bad artifact, but it's just the it's very situational, by the way. But if you can actually find a situation where you need to use this thing, then yeah, guys, this can be really useful. Oh, and also the second part of this is for metahuman characters, gain 56% attack against tech heroes. Same problem here. But also, guys, I gotta mention this. I gotta point this out. In this rankings, you might be seeing me like um, putting maybe um, cosmic staff on A tier or something like that. If I put like artifact that is not that good in A tier, it's just that it's only the ranking for Azure artifacts for like for that specific type, not like the whole 96 or whatever, or like almost 100. I don't know, or not all of the artifacts. Like, we're not comparing it to other categories of like Apocalypse, Kryptonite. We're just doing this. All right, cool. Amulet of Might, trash. Gains 65% damage for basic tag and swipe attacks. 65% is not a lot. And then for Might Heroes, gains 56% attack against Agility Heroes. Same problem there. Amulet of Tech is trash. Also, gain 55% health. And then for Tech characters, gain 56% attack against Might Heroes. Same problem. And then 55% health is just not that much. It's not really a lot of health. Alright, we're done with the amulet of something like that. Alright. Alright, let's move on to the um nth metal armor. This artifact is actually pretty good. I'm putting this in A tier. This is an A tier artifact just because you get 75% health, which is, it's not a lot, but at the same time, it's it's not like 50% like the tech. All right, so that's pretty good. Now just to point this out, the health thing is actually counts off of your base health, not your overall health. So just to point that out real quick. And then gain 0.6 attack or 0.6% attack for each percent of currently missing health. So you can, so the less health you have, the more attack you will get. So this is actually a really good passive for some damage dealers. Um, if you want a damage dealer to get attack for every percent of health they lose, um, you, the damage dealers, you're obviously gonna be building them with no health at all, so they're gonna be losing health really relatively fast. So you're gonna gain a lot of attack anyways. So that's pretty good. And then for the legendary characters, 42% of damage dealt to the active hero is split between all teammates. This is just kind of like Collector of Worlds Superman, um, just to make your character even more tanky. Oh, and by the way, guys, all of these effects that I'm talking about are all level 10. So if your effects are different, just remember that this is level 10. You just need to upgrade your artifact to level 10, and then you'll get the same thing. And then next one is Kryptonian Regeneration Matrix. This I'm putting this in A tier. Um, Once per battle, revive with 74% health when knocked out. And then for Superman characters, gain 100% attack when revived. This artifact is goated in Champions Arena just because you can revive 3 times. Uh, because Champions Arena, you need to fight 3 battles, or the most you can fight is 3 battles per opponent. So that is actually, this artifact is actually really good in Arena and Champions Arena. But in raids and solo raids, this doesn't really have anything to do with raids and solo raids. This is not really important in those game modes. Next up, the All Blades. This thing is S tier. This is an S tier artifact. When it first came out, it was actually really good, but right now it's just not as OP as it used to be, but it's still really good. And comparing it with the other Azure artifacts, this thing is goated. So you gain 150% attack on tag-in for 30 seconds and inflict dot on self, dealing 20% of current health and damage. So you can actually stack up the attacks. So if you tag in 2 times, you would get 300%, and then the dot damage is actually or it actually counts on the current health, not your overall health. So you're not gonna die with this anyways. Um, but I don't know if you wanna put this on like your non-built characters. For example, my King of Atlantis Aquaman is not well built, and he dies really fast. So I don't think I'm gonna put the All Blades on him, just because I don't want an artifact to be put on him, and it's gonna kill him easier. So I don't want him to die quicker um, with this artifact. And then for Red Hood, gain 50% lethal chance which is just really bad. But it's not the main part of this passive. And then reduces super move costs for Red Hood by 5. That's not really important. The important part is the first part where you gain 150% attack on every tag in. And then next one, Claw of Horus. I put this in B tier. Claw of Horus originally was really good, but same for all blades. Or same thing. It is not OP as it used to be. So you gain 75% attack and then 30% chance to stun on swipe attack and jump attacks. And I think this artifact has some sort of effect on on Hawkman as well, but I didn't make notes on that. Um, Sorry about that, guys. You can go look up what kind of effects it has on Hawkman. But I think it's like fast attack chance to deal more damage, or more fast attack damage for Hawkman. So obviously the main part of this artifact is the stun chance on swipe and jump attacks. Um, just put this on maybe combo builders. I personally put this on my Multiverse the Flash, just because if it stuns, I can build combos easier, just because the opponents are stunned. So this is a decent artifact. It's not top tier though, but it's not bad. It's decent. It's pretty decent. And then Cosmic Staff. I'd say this is a B tier artifact. Whenever losing greater than 10% of max health from a single attack, gain a shield that blocks 77% of all incoming damage for 10 seconds. While shield is active, reflect 57% of special attack. Or while shield is active, reflects 57% damage of special attacks. So this artifact, it's kind of a defensive artifact. Um, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'll give you that. But if you put this on a tank, then it's never gonna work. Cause if you build a tank, there's gonna be no tank that's gonna lose 10% of max health from just a single attack. Um, and if you put this on a damage dealer, if you lose 10% of max health from like a single attack, you're gonna die relatively quickly. So this artifact is just really confusing on what to put it on. Whether you should put it on a tank or a damage dealer. So maybe just put it on a combo builder or something like that. And it might work for you. Do we have any more? Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this video. I will be maybe double uploading again tomorrow if I have some time. But yeah guys, that's gonna be it for the Azure Artifact ranking. This is my ranking. Make sure to comment down below if you agree with my ranking. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye.